Right, hey guys, it's Red Devil Dassy 2007 here with Random Spyro.
Crash Legend 25.
What?
Crash Legend 25. Sound like you were about to say Crash Bandicoot Spyro 12.
Right, okay, right. I need to rewind myself and do that intro again. Right. Hey guys, this is Red Devil Dassy 2007 here. With Random Spyro Skype Chats number 11, and I have a special guest, and it is
Crash Legend 25.
Yep, it's Vitar. So, what do you want to talk about? What Spyro things do you want to talk about? Do you have any recent stuff you want to talk about?
Well, not technically. I actually make Spyro parodies myself and stuff like, dubs and all that.
All right.
Of Spyro the Dragon, the first one. One of the things that I actually really liked about Spyro was the first game. The voice actor, the original guy who did him. I can't really think of his name right now. I think it was I don't know, like Alonzo or something. That guy really sounded amazing. The guy, Tom Kenny, who's mainly responsible for voices like SpongeBob, the mayor off of Powerpuff Girls.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and he's also done, which is very strange. He played the professor in Spyro as well, so it's kind of like what
Did
the
he?
hell?
Wow.
Yeah, he did both Spyro and the professor.
Oh, that's interesting. Didn't he also do? Because if you think of Hurricanes, those guys, they sound like SpongeBob.
Oh, he's done plenty of people. He's also played in, I think, Crash of the Titans' various Ratnician characters. Yeah, Tom Kenny has done a whole lot of characters, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind Spyro's voice in the first game. He's just a kid, so it does suit him.
I kind of like it though. Most likely on the part that is actually one that could get closest to impersonating.
Yeah.
The second one was pretty cool and stuff. It reflected the character's personality. I just like the first one because it brought out his attitude more.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
The first voice, and then the one in A Hero's Tale was just flat out weird. It was Jess Harnell who does Crash Bandicoot, and he also does I think one of the Animaniacs characters.
Oh, right, okay.
It's pretty awkward.
Yeah, it's because, I remember Hero's Tale, and I don't know why they changed the character. He sounded like a kid again.
Yeah, he sounds a lot like the first game a little bit, but with a little Jess Harnell spin to it. And Jess Harnell voices like everybody in that damn game.
What?
He voices Hunter. He voices the freaking dragon, the final boss. I forgot his name. Red. Yeah. He voices Red. He voices, so many people. The professor. Like, holy crap. This one guy voices everybody. And oh my god, the professor doesn't even sound like how he usually sounds either.
I know. Oh man.
It's completely strange.
I did not know that the guy that does the Hero's Tale Spyro, he's done loads.
Yeah, he's done like almost everyone in that game, including Hunter.
I did not even know that, but that's new to me. That is. So
yeah, he did.
I've only ever beaten that game once. How many times have you beaten a Hero's Tale? Right.
A Hero's Tale, I think like twice. You know what? The Hero's Tale actually has a few things similar to Jak and Daxter that I was looking at. Like, it somewhat borrows from Jak and Daxter, like the swamp mission shit. It's kind of the same. It's like, I think Crash Pro 3 was one of the people who actually pointed this out.
Oh wait, that bit, the swamp. I think my.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to how it is in Jak and Daxter.
Well, if you think of Jak and Daxter, like there's no loading times. There's not really many loading times in a Hero's Tale. Like you go from one area to another area. There's not many loading times. So so I can see where the similarities come.
I actually like the graphics in the Hero's Tale as well.
Yeah, it was better than Enter the Dragonfly.
Yeah, it was. You know what? What's also strange about A Hero's Tale? It's kind of like the first time Spyro's ever had like purple eyes, and they stuck along with in Legend of Spyro series.
Oh yeah, well, I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't
his
really.
eyes were purple.
I didn't really notice it. I just went with the flow and just played it.
Yeah, that's something that I had noticed. I was like, wow, wait, this game actually has like the purple eyes too, because I played this game after, A New Beginning. After I got A New Beginning. I was like, okay, well, I know the one before it was kind of like the last Spyro game to play in the classic formula. Let me go back and get that. Like, wow, his eyes are purple.
It's like, yeah. So, what about the Legend of Spyro series? Like, are you okay with that? Like, do you like it?
Are you asking me, do I like Spyro? Like,
no, the Legend of Spyro series.
Oh, the Legend.
Yeah. What do you think of that series?
I actually like it. I kind of like the thing. You see, what I got into Spyro for in the first place was, the whole mystical Tale of the Dragon stuff.
Yeah.
I kind of like how in the first game of Spyro, it's like kind of like all about dragons. Although there was fairies and stuff there, it just felt like, the dragon realm with nothing else in there.
Yeah.
So it was a heavy focus on dragons. I actually like that about the Legend of Spyro series because I feel like they brought back that vibe, if not just a little more serious. And seriousness in dragons actually works, so there's nothing to really complain about on that part. It's just the combat looks kind of weird. I'm pretty sure you can agree to that. Like Spyro, I can understand horning people to fight, but it's not much you can do with a horn and a tail, now is there?
Yeah, well.
Other than magic.
Yeah, sorry.
The only thing I could really wish for, like, in that formula is, the combat is cool and the magic attacks are awesome and stuff, but it would have been better if, if it had the signature, exploration that the other ones had.
Well,
then it would have actually been, like, even more awesome.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I've only played, I've played a tiny bit of A New Beginning, so I don't really know much about the other two, or I don't know anything about the powers or anything, so...
Yeah, the difference about the first and second one, the second one kind of sucked to me, Eternal Night, is because they changed the way the magic formula worked. Like, it used to be a move that could just take out everything in one blow.
Alright.
Whichever move you got. But in Eternal Night, they changed it to where the special attack powers that you get is a melee move. So you run around using these attacks. It doesn't blow everyone off the screen or anything like that.
Okay.
So it has less of an impact.
Alright. Well, okay. Moving on to Skylanders, have you played that?
Well, I haven't really gotten a chance to play Skylanders like that. I've played it maybe once or twice.
Yeah. Okay.
There's not much I could say about Skylanders. It just doesn't feel like Spyro at all.
Well, yeah. Well, I've played...
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Well, I've played, Skylanders for the first one. It's okay. It's not too bad.
With Skylanders, it's kind of a different case for me. I can't say it's bad because it's good in its own unique way.
Yeah.
Definitely. And it's good games to the reviewers as well. They don't see too much of a problem with it. Neither do I. It's just, in terms of Spyro, what people need to realize is that this is a, spin-off to the Spyro the Dragon series. It's not part of the main franchise or anything.
Yep.
I just wish it kind of focused more on Spyro instead of just making him one out of many characters.
Yeah, well...
That's pretty much it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Well...
that's pretty... Go ahead. Just go ahead.
Okay, sorry. I meant the Skylanders thing has gone off into its own series. Spyro has gone in its own direction, so I don't know what's going to happen with Spyro now. He might have
know what I would like to see happen to Spyro, though?
HD collection?
No, not an HD collection. More like getting back to the origins of the original Dragon and the crew. I know that the Shadow Legacy was the one that, finally put the wrap on the classic series, but I feel like that one didn't do well enough. It should have had a way better ending for the original series. I think they should try it again. Perhaps bring back the old formula, but add some new gameplay mechanics on top of it or something.
Well, Spyro's 15th anniversary is this year, so maybe at E3 Activision might do download or something, something.
Well, maybe. Also, yeah, an HD collection of the first games would actually be cool, but I'm wondering who would actually put all the time and effort to do that, though.
Yeah, well,
Insomniac, they were awesome, but they would have to get someone else to do it, and we don't know how that would affect the physics or anything, unless they're like as good as that replacement team that did Sucker Punch's Sly Cooper series, Sunsaru Games. They were actually good, but they're with Sony, so don't know how that would really affect Spyro if they decide to do HD remakes.
Yeah, well, like Ratchet and Clank sort of HD remake Jak and Daxter Slide. I don't see why not they could do for Spyro. Like, if Activision care.
If they could mirror the physics properly, then yeah. It's Activision. They could do it. They just don't want to. Just like they just don't want to cough out Crash for some reason. But well, it's good to see that Spyro literally outlived Crash. That's freaking insane. Just when we thought it was going to be the end, we're like, oh man, this is totally the end for Spyro. If the, Legend of Spyro Dawn of the Dragon, which is a good game, by the way, they were implying, oh, well, that game's going to be the last one. And we're like, no. And then they come out with Skylanders and people say, oh, the design looks even uglier. But then the gameplay, it's like promising, and everyone's like loving it, and the concept of these toys and stuff like that.
Yeah. There might be a future. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, what I want to say, right, is like there might be a glimmer of hope for Spyro. Maybe at E3 might be something. Could be anything at E3. If Spyro, if they still care.
I think something will be revealed of Spyro.
Yeah, because he's been around for like nearly 15 years, and that is quite a long time. He's got some good success. So, I think that'll do for this video, if that's okay with you, Victor.
Sure.
Yeah, so, thank you for listening, and thank you, Victor, for taking part in this, video.
No problem.
Yeah, anyway, we shall see you later on, and goodbye.
Bye.